Mom is already in the chat. You have a rocking chair. What does that even mean? You need a rocking chair. You have one. Right? I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't either. But we are live on both Facebook and YouTube. So we'll hang out for just a minute to make sure.
We gotta make this quick because I want to eat my waffles.
All right. I keep going to daggum YouTube. I don't want to go to YouTube. I want to double check Facebook. And Mom is on Facebook too. Now she is doing way too much. She's going to get confused.
What's best?
It doesn't matter. Facebook or YouTube. Are you ready for this?
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Sure as I'll ever be.
I thought I'd already hit that. Apparently not. All right. All right, you ready to do this thing?
Yes.
It's weird not having Brian.
I know. I was just thinking that kind of feels off.
It does. Hey, Monday. Yeah, I just had to write an article real quick. That's what I was doing in here. There's Evie. She had some clients that are wanting to check out Rise, but they did not know anything about how the boarding pass, the virtual queue and all works. So I had to type up a quick article on that.
Look at you all fancy.
I know. I'm cool like that. It's hot in here. All right. You ready?
I'm actually kind of comfortable.
You would be.
Normally it is hot in here though.
Yeah.
Like it is, to me it is hot, but I'm comfortable today.
All right. All right. Here we go. What's up and welcome to Mouse Series of Magic, episode number 50. I'm James.
Hey y'all.
And that's Sarah. How you doing, honey?
I'm good.
Why you seem confused?
Just the look on your face.
The look on my face?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You looked at me really weird.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Anyways, it's hot in here. We got to figure out why this studio is so daggum hot.
Yeah, we got to call the air, like the HVAC company.
Yeah.
Because it's all electronic. Like, if I understand them correctly, it's like electronic now, and they can control the flow of the air to rooms.
If only Brian was on here, he could probably give us some advice on that.
Yeah.
But of course, this is the day that he's not able to join. Go figure, right?
Right.
But anyways,
family first. We love you, Brian.
Yes, totally get it. So yeah, we just wanted to go ahead. We were going to do like our top 5 moments. But yeah.
Feels wrong without Brian.
It does feel wrong without Brian. So we changed it up. We're going to kind of talk about our plan because we go to Disney in 13 days.
He says our plan, but it's more his plan and we're all along for the ride.
Well, that's because that's what I was told to do. That's what I'm always told to do.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
I try to include you in it.
I'm fine with that. I helped.
Sometimes.
We talked about the restaurants together and where we wanted to eat and not eat and stop doing that.
You said restaurants and that reminded me of something else to talk about too. Because, I was super excited about what is so funny.
You're really.
Yeah, I was super excited because I got us reservations for Liberty Tree Tavern 5 minutes before closing at Magic Kingdom. I got us reservations for Oga's 5 minutes before closing at Hollywood Studios. And then those 2 days, they have changed the park hours, moved them up 1 hour. I don't think we've even recorded a show since then.
No, we've been off for a couple of weeks due to internet.
Yeah. Kind of hard to upload and all that without internet. But anyways, right. I was really excited, and then Disney moved the park hours up. I immediately called Disney and said, hey, is this going to mess with our plans? Cast member said, unfortunately, it is. So they got us a Liberty Tree Tavern. I think it was like $445. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, that's just taking more time away from the park, because that was like an hour and 15 minutes before closing. So I got to look, and Magic Kingdom's closing at 6 that day. And just the other day, what was it? It was while we was at Cracker Barrel. So whatever day that was. Monday or Tuesday?
No, yeah.
Yeah, I think Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. Yeah. And we I saw a reservation pop up for 6:10, 10 minutes after closing. So I was like, go ahead and grab it. I mean,
snag that.
Obviously, I feel like Disney's going to honor it, right? I mean, since it popped up, and that the new park hours have been announced for a week and a half, 2 weeks now. So I'm hoping.
It feels like they've been changed for longer than that.
I don't even know, to be honest with you. And I checked the other day. I'm going to check again real quick, but our Oga's is still standing. So Hollywood Studios is closing at 7 on the second day we're going to Hollywood Studios, so on Friday. And our 7:55 reservation is still there. Wow. So there has been a rumor, emphasis on rumor, that Disney is going to honor some of those reservations for the harder to get places. So I guess we'll see. I mean, it only makes sense to really financially. I mean,
yeah.
Otherwise, they're turning that Monday away. Or Monday. I looked up at the chat. That money away. They're not going to turn you away Monday. I'm sorry. Anyways.
You are no longer allowed.
So yeah. Let's kind of talk about our plans a little bit.
Okay.
So we're leaving out on Friday night on the 4th, right? September 4th, late that night, probably 11ish, right?
Yeah, for some reason, yesterday I kept thinking that we were leaving late on the 5th.
No, we check in on the 5th.
But we're checking in on the 5th.
Yeah, we check in on the 5th, so we're leaving late on the 4th. And we do drive down. A lot of people are like, why don't you fly? Honestly, it's cheaper for us right now to drive. I mean, because you think round trip tickets for this trip, 5 people, that's going to get pretty pricey. And plus, you don't really get to travel light with kids.
Yeah.
And then you come back with a lot of stuff. So I don't know. Anyways, we prefer to drive. Plus, I drive a truck, so I mean, driving is kind of my thing. And I work night shift, and the boys.
I'm all asleep.
Yeah. You and hopefully Mom will sleep all the way down. But I am. Usually we leave at midnight. But I figure we'll leave an hour earlier this time just to give us that little extra cushion if we need extra stops or whatnot. But
what is your mom gonna do? Like sleep on the couch for a little while, or
I don't know. No, she's not sleeping. She's not going to sleep before we leave. You kidding? No, I'm the only one allowed to go to sleep before we leave. Hey, it's true. Mom says I don't fly. She's never flown before though, so how would she know if she flies or not?
I mean,
flying is so fun. Nothing. You just went silent on me. You started to say something, so I was going to let you get that in. Anyway, so we're staying at Caribbean Beach. We're staying from Saturday to Saturday. Let's see, Saturday. We don't do a park on arrival day like a lot of people because we drive down. Mm-hmm. So park day would be pretty miserable. So we're just going to hang out at the resort. Typically we do Chef Mickey's. Not this year. We planned on doing Ohana in place of Chef Mickey's, but without Lilo, Stitch, and Mickey and Pluto, I mean, it's kind of like.
Well, I'd still be interested in it.
Yeah, but hey, buddy, not yet. So, yeah, it would be pretty depressing. I mean, Jameson definitely remembers meeting them there. Mm-hmm. So I don't think he would handle that very well. Like, where's everybody at? You know, but it's still something. There's just really something special about driving through the night, getting down there, and waking the boys up, and you're at Disney. Even though you're not going to a park or anything, I mean, they're super pumped. So I figure we'll probably go on over to Disney Springs. That day, obviously go swimming, you know, just have a chill day. And then on Sunday, we're going to Animal Kingdom. You're not going to say anything, are you? You're just going to sit there and stare at me. So
actually, I was just thinking, you know, maybe on that first day, I might spend some time on homework.
Yeah, that is another obstacle that we get to. Another hurdle for the year.
Every single trip.
Yeah, you're the one going back to school. Not my fault. So
where? What?
Yeah, so anyways, Animal Kingdom Sunday, what else we got? What are we doing for Animal Kingdom? We don't have any reservations, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to hit up Satuli Canteen, right? Probably I think I want to do that for supper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, without the dining plan, that kind of changes our plans up. We're having to think we're going to have to get more creative this time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I want to do Satuli Canteen for supper, and then we can hang out and maybe hopefully be able to see Pandora at night, somewhat at night at least. Yeah. I don't know. It depends on when the sun's going down.
What time does the park open that day? Animal Kingdom.
I don't remember. LD's in the chat. Hey L, how are you? We are live on Facebook and YouTube, by the way. So we've been doing that a little more often. Let's see. Animal Kingdom is going to be 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So
that's a long time to go without eating. Are we gonna?
We're not going to go the whole time without eating.
No, I was just thinking, are we gonna bring snacks that day or?
We're probably going to take some snacks and what was it? There was something that Christina told us we had to try, and I'm drawing a blank on what it was now. But we're going to have to check with her. Anyways, doggone it, that's going to drive me nuts.
Isn't that where Brian said he got those cheeseburger things?
That's so we're in Pandora. That's where we're going to do for dinner.
I know what I'm getting.
LD, pack a steak. That's what I'm talking about.
Right?
It'll probably be hot enough where we can grill it on the ground, right? Mm-hmm. Then we've got at Animal Kingdom. I mean, we're just kind of winging it that day, honestly.
Just an easy park to do that in.
We're going to it is. It is. I was looking at my Disney experience today, and Flight of Passage was at a 60-minute wait. So looks like we're going to be rope dropping that. And then I'm going to actually pull a Corey from Living in Diz. They like to close out at Pandora, right? You know, like well, we was talking about that anyways. And you step in line right at the last minute because like then you get to hang out in the queue and experiment a little more and experience the queue a little more. Explore. There we go. There's too many EX words.
Excuses.
Really? Oh man. So yeah, everybody's talking about the cheeseburger pods now.
Yeah, ever since Ryan talked about it, I've been wanting.
Yeah.
I want a good cheeseburger right now.
Right.
I'm hungry.
My headphone cord is like under something and it's like choking me.
Mine keeps sticking on my leg.
There, that'll solve the problem. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So what was it? Where was I? Animal Kingdom. Yeah, cheeseburger pods. Let's get away from cheeseburger pods. Yeah, that's gonna make me hungry.
Too late.
I was, but and did I show you the cheeseburger? Was watching Tom Does Disney on YouTube the other day, and he was eating a cheeseburger pod, and it just looks so.
No, I haven't seen him. I don't know what they look like.
Yeah, I know I showed you. He's probably like, oh, here we go, another live stream in the park.
Y'all, he watches live streams in the park almost every single day, and not for a while, but for hours at a time.
I can't help it.
It's really distracting when you're trying to do homework, and
well, your homework is extremely distracting.
Talking.
Your homework is extremely distracting from my part time. So
part time,
yeah, watching
shows.
the live streams. So anyways,
how does my homework affect that?
Because you're being all loud over there.
Oh yeah, totally.
So then on Monday, September 7th, moving along, we are going to Hollywood Studios for the first day. This is, and I was thinking about this earlier. So Mom has not been to Animal Kingdom. And she went to MGM, so she has not technically been to Hollywood Studios. Yeah. So this is kind of a big thing for her. It's going to be really neat.
I really like Hollywood Studios, which I've said that multiple times.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that especially when we was ranking the parks and all. I think Hollywood Studios was pretty much first for all of us. So, and which is why we're doing it 2 days this year. We're going ahead. We was going to do Epcot, but then with all the losing the dining plan and all that jazz, we just decided to go ahead and skip Epcot and do an extra Hollywood Studios day. Because
who's a weirdo? That's distracting me. Who's a weirdo?
I don't know. Elle's probably calling me
watching the shows. I bet
Elle's probably calling me. Yeah, and she's watching all of them too. That's the problem. But they, yeah. Where was I? Hollywood Studios. We have dinner reservation 10 minutes before park close that night at 50's prime time. That's going to be fun. Especially if Jameson's attitude.
Oh, man.
He's going
50's prime time? Is that what you said? That's the one where they are rude to you, right?
Yeah. That's going to be interesting.
I'm not sure.
Jameson's turning into this little teenager on us all of a sudden.
Oh man, I wanted to put him through a wall yesterday. He was so rude.
Yeah.
He's got an attitude.
Yeah.
So we had a few more years before
Clearly not.
Yeah.
He has had a much better day today.
He has.
But I am going to be interested to see how him and Phoenix. I mean, because Phoenix is so tenderhearted, right? It's going to be interesting to see how he reacts to their. Honestly,
he's so laid back. He's probably like, whatever.
Yeah, he might not care. Yeah.
It depends. What was that?
Oh no.
It depends. Like there's times where he is like, just the slightest thing will make him cry.
Right.
And then there's other times where like you could say anything to him, he wouldn't care. But we're going right at closing, right? So he'll probably be really tired. And he's gonna cry. He's so gonna cry.
But and he's just gonna have to get over it. I mean, I'll carry him around when we leave if I have to, but I want to sneak out of
Stroller.
50s and kind of go around the long way because
maximize your time in the park.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to do any rides and all, but I'm just thinking pictures and videos for the podcast for Magic Mickey. I mean, we're going to be able to get a lot of really cool shots. And yeah, that's the whole reason doing the reservations at park closing. Then we got what else?
It's kind of a like a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other with doing it at closing, because in some situations it's good to like when you can sit down, relax, eat, take your mask off for a little while, and you need that like rest and recharge time,
right?
And other times you don't want to lose any time in the park.
Yeah, that's my whole thing is I don't want to lose that time in the park, especially with the park hours being.
Yeah, I was about to say, like the old park hours definitely would have needed a break.
Yeah. With this one, we're pretty much going to go rope drop to as late as they'll let us stay in the park.
They're going to kick you out.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios, you might actually go ahead and bail out on me.
Like, I'm going to take the Skyliner.
I'm going to get on the Skyliner. So yeah, super excited about that. Obviously, we're going to try and get Rise that morning.
I just thought of something. The Skyliners, they go in a loop, right?
The what?
The Skyliner goes in a loop?
No.
Or it goes straight down and then straight back? Yeah, I can't. So one goes down and the other comes back.
Right, yeah.
But they go around.
No.
Yeah, they do. Like they go around.
They're kind of like a zigzag type deal. It's not. They don't ever make a loop or anything like that. It's not like the monorail.
Well, I was just thinking like that would be a fun one. Just chill out in that.
Oh no, we're definitely going to. Actually, we might do that the day we get there. Just get on the Skyliner and go see Epcot from the bird's eye view and whatnot. We're also going to do Rise of Resistance while we're at Hollywood Studios, Lord willing. And I'm hoping we can do Millennium Falcon.
See, case in point, rude. He just opened the door and then slammed it.
Yeah. If only we wasn't live, we could address that right now. We just have to wait a
I don't want to hear that.
So we'll probably just go chill on the Skyliner, see Epcot from the bird's eye view and whatnot. I'm hoping Millennium Falcon, though, we can ride it multiple times each day. So that we can all kind of experience the different
jobs.
Yeah. You got the pilot, the engineer, and the gunner. So, yeah. Then Tuesday, September 8th, we have reservations for Beaches and Cream, Jameson, and
stop it.
I have been challenged by Corey from Living in Diz, and I think Tom said something in the chat about it. They're going to try to put together a gift card if I can do the kitchen sink by myself.
Y'all don't know him very well. Yes, he can do it.
I know, right? Especially since we don't have anything else going on that day.
Yeah.
And our reservation's at 2:00.
There is absolutely no way I could do that.
No. So then, but yeah, Tuesday is pretty much a rest day. That's the only thing we've got going on that day. Wednesday, we'll be heading over to Magic Kingdom. And like I said, we've got that reservation for Liberty Tree.
Yeah, what you don't see is there's a kid crawling under the desk.
Yes.
Our table.
Yeah.
No, so get out of here. Out.
So yeah, we have Liberty Tree, which we have not eaten at yet. So I'm really excited about it. Then we have Thursday. We're not doing anything either. We have breakfast reservations at Topolino's Terrace because that is currently the only character dining experience they have. So
you might want to mute for a second.
All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So
that attitude, he's on the other side of the store yelling.
So that's going to be some editing to do at the 21-minute mark. So yeah, Topolino's Terrace is going to have another chill day there. We like to break our park days up. We don't go every day of the week like some people. We like to vacation on our vacation.
Yeah. What day is it that we have a rest day? Is it the 7th?
We have one on the 10th for Topolino's Terrace, and then one on the 8th for Bitches and Cream.
Okay.
See, she doesn't listen to me. She doesn't listen to me at all.
You were saying like Monday and stuff like that, not like the date.
Uh-huh.
So don't go there.
Oh, Elle said there's supposed to be an amazing dessert at Liberty Tree. Supposed to be.
Good to know.
Yeah. So we'll have to check that out. If anybody has any information on that in the chat, let us know. And then Friday, we will be closing out the week at Hollywood Studios again, hopefully hanging it on to that 755 Oga's reservation.
My chair just lowered. It does this all the time.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh wow.
So yeah. I really hope we can keep that Oga's because I have not found another one at all on either day that we're there.
I would like to experience it.
Yeah. And of course we're going to try and do Rise again that day. On one of the days, I'd kind of like to just focus on Galaxy's Edge. You know, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, just spend all day in that area.
Yeah, or at least most of the day. So, what is it that you're looking forward to most on this trip?
Probably just being on the Hollywood Studios again.
You know what I'm looking forward to most? Hollywood Studios on Friday.
That too.
If y'all didn't see the post on Facebook and Instagram, that is going to be, I'm sure that's going to be nuts. Hang out. Christina was able to get Hollywood Studios Day the same day we're going to be there. So we'll be hanging out with her and her husband, Shad, and Bianca. Yeah. I'm super stoked.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. I feel sorry for anybody else in the park. Okay. LD says the dessert at Liberty Tree is a huge cookie with vanilla ice cream, caramel, and chocolate.
Yeah, I can get down with that.
Is it? I wonder if it's one of those cast iron skillet cookies. I can see that. With the theming of the restaurant and all that would those are really good cookies. That would be awesome.
I like chocolate chip cookies. Period.
So. You're just dangerous with cast iron skillets.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. You go all Rapunzel when you get a cast iron skillet in your hand. Yeah. Yeah, but that's going to be really fun. Also, did I tell you about Lisa from Custom Boutique by Lisa that made us our cups and all? They're actually going to be there. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on the podcast. I just thought about that.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh,
because they're like in this major quarantine in California. So they're escaping the quarantine. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops.
Golly, just out.
And that's really bad because we've actually grown a lot in California. Like California is one of our most popular states right now.
I think they like our country accent.
That's possible. That is possible. Also Virginia. I don't know what happened in Virginia. Was it last weekend? We had like 60 downloads over the course of the weekend. Like,
that's crazy.
A couple people did some binge listening. They was bored.
I don't know what it is. I'm not like, I don't really listen to podcasts.
That's so weird. I mean, I listen to a lot of podcasts, but I don't listen to as many as I used to.
Yeah.
I will say that, but I do still listen. I've kind of faded away from Disney podcasts some, for the simple reason of, I mean, everything is the same right now. Not a lot of people have been able to. Not a lot of podcasters have made it down yet. Mike put out some great content a couple weeks ago. He was able to make it down. Him and Mallory from the Be Our Guest podcast. So of course Mike's always putting out great shows, but as far as the others, it's just kind of dried up a little.
Well, I mean, I need to find some podcasts, like be interested in some crime ones or whatever.
Of course you would. I mean, that's all you watch on YouTube.
Not all I watch.
Okay, planner videos and really disturbing crime, unsolved murders.
And history stuff.
Yeah, not much.
Oh, yeah.
No, not around. You listen to that guy who talks like this, and you listen to him for hours.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. So, anyways,
let's fight.
You're going to have to put your AirPods in going down. You can listen to that all you want to. I'm planning on it.
I already got it written down. I need to charge the iPad and my AirPods and everything before we go.
Yeah. Another thing we want to talk about is while we're down there, as far as the podcast goes, you might see us on Facebook Live a few times here and there, but our plan is we're going to take our setup with us, and every night we're going to, just kind of get together and talk about our day. So, and put it out every night, because like when we went in December, I mean, we did like 2 trip report shows and still didn't really get to everything we wanted to. So I figured if we go ahead and just do an episode a night and put it out that night for you, then that'll be beneficial. That'll help us, and it'll help y'all to be able to get the, most fresh information we have.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how much room that's going to take up. There's
not much.
5 people.
Not much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this thing's not huge.
Yeah.
I have it and a laptop. And of course the mics. But it's not going to take up a ton of room.
Okay.
You're like, whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I think the second thing that I'm most excited about is food.
Yeah, because we're trying different places this time.
Mm-hmm. Well, we always try at least a few different places, but Disney food never disappoints.
It does not. And actually thinking about it, none of our reservations we've been to, everything's going to be new this time.
I'm kind of disappointed that Crystal Palace isn't.
Yeah, that was disappointing. We were looking forward to that one.
Crystal Palace and 1900 Park Fair.
Yes, and then I wanted to Be Our Guest for breakfast. Because Mom hasn't seen the inside of the castle, and obviously Beauty and the Beast. I mean, we love to go in there anytime we can.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping, I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to try and talk to cast members, see if maybe they'll let us slide in there just to look,
Yeah.
Well, the thing is they've moved lunch to the signature dining as well. So it's the same as dinner. And it's expensive.
Yeah, I'm not that is probably the one place that's not blow you away awesome food. Or at least what I tried there.
Right. When we went for lunch it wasn't but the dinner is completely different. And then breakfast, I really enjoyed breakfast there.
I love the breakfast.
And plus you get in that pre-park opening reservation. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's clutch.
Right. Maybe they'll let you take your mom in just to show her, or let her go in by herself and look around.
Right. That's going to be interesting because I'll have to show her how to operate the camera.
The West Wing is Jameson, stop. The West Wing is something that needs to be seen.
Yes. Yes, for sure. So the kids are starting to lose it. Hold on, buddy. Phoenix is wanting to talk to us in the office. So I say we go ahead and wrap it up since the kids are getting antsy. Get them outside, run some of that energy off before bed.
Oh, they better go to bed tonight.
Yeah.
Both of them went to sleep in their beds last night and then got up.
Yeah. Phoenix. Shh. So we yeah. I say we go ahead and cut it loose.
Okay.
If y'all have any suggestions, anything that y'all think we might miss out on, I'm not really sure what we would be missing out on, but we've got it pretty much covered, I think. But if you can think of anything, obviously we're going to all new restaurants. So if you have any suggestions on those, so again, that's going to be Liberty Tree Tavern. Yeah, just drew a blank. Oga's,
1950s.
Yeah, 50s prime time. There we go.
The 19 on my brain.
Then we got what else? Where else are we going? Satuli and Beaches and Cream. Yeah. So yeah, if y'all got any suggestions on what to try there, please let us know.
Also, what your favorite thing to do in the park is.
Yeah.
All the parks. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I keep getting distracted by the comments.
Yeah. Hey, Phoenix, Grandma says bye. She loves you.
Oh, okay.
He's so confused. He's like, where's Grandma? All right. Alrighty. So you got anything else, honey? Let's go ahead and get out of here. What do you say? Don't forget to go check out our incredible Ohana over at Magic of Mickey Travel. You can check them out at magicofmickey.com, and you can do that obligation-free quote request form, which costs you absolutely nothing to do, and it'll get you set up with an agent to get your next Disney trip in the books. It's only a $200 deposit, and then you get it paid off 30 days before your check-in. Pretty solid, if you ask me. Because it's not even a set amount that you have to pay each month or anything. You just pay at your will. So just get it paid off 30 days in advance and you good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're done. Y'all have a great day.
Deuces.
Thank you so much for joining us. And we will be talking to you real soon. All righty. Hey, Charlie. Thanks for joining in there. That is a cool looking picture.
I can't tell. I'm like blind.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Red.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and cut loose. Thank y'all for joining us.